Hi, my name is Victoria. I'm an Australian citizen, but I'm a native Ukrainian, and I'd like to tell you the truth about Ukraine and the Russian invasion. I come from the central part of Ukraine, from a family of medical professionals. I had an average and normal upbringing. I'm just another Australian. But each day I talk to my relatives and friends in Ukraine, it can be just the last time I hear their voices. Does anyone want to be in my position now? Does anyone want to hear explosions in the background during a phone call with their mother? If not, listen to the real situation Ukraine is currently in. The Russian former KGBs, or modern FSS, Federal Security Services, propaganda is being spread widely across the world. Australia is not an exemption. Russia is a strong and powerful brainwashing machine supported by well-paid promoters. Everyone knows about it. There are many on social media who directly support Putin's neo-fascist regime and thus deliberately lie about situations in Ukraine and Ukrainian history, including its relationship with Russia. Interestingly, many Aussies listen to them and just watch their fake videos featuring very true evidence without careful consideration. Russia has invested large sums of money into propaganda, whereas Ukraine hasn't. That was their mistake. It's an informational war. Look at YouTubers such as Ozzy Kozak or any other of Putin's paramilitary proxies in Australia or around the globe. Most of these experts and specialists can hardly find Ukraine on the map. They have no clue, they have no idea about Ukraine. Yet they are convinced. They know who is right, who is wrong, and what is going on in Ukraine better than Ukrainians. They call President Zelensky a Nazi leader without considering objective information such as the fact that Zelensky is a Jew from a Russian-speaking family from the eastern part of Ukraine, whose grandfather fought against Nazis from the beginning till the very end of the Second World War. Some pro-Russian people claim that Ukraine is in a civil war. It is completely misinformation, it is misleading, it is manipulative information. This widely mentioned public riot in eastern Ukraine was created, organized, and conducted by the FSS, Federal Security Service, of the Russian Federation. In 2014, when Ukrainians pushed pro-Russian President Yanukovych, Putin occupied Crimea and started a war in the eastern regions of Ukraine. Again, this war was between Ukraine, including army and volunteer troops, against the Russian army and their machinery. They bombed Ukraine and occupied territory in order to persuade locals that the Ukrainian army killed civilians. If you need more details, facts, and evidence, you can find it following the link in the description of my video. Anyone can state that there are Nazis in Ukraine, but once you educate yourself, you will realize that there are no such Nazis among the Ukrainian people. Yes, I have to admit, Ukraine has some nationalists, but these two words have huge differences in their meaning. Again, educate yourself about Ukrainian nationalism, patriotism, or extreme love, passion of their own traditions and culture. You will find no links to hatred of any other nations stemmed from this nationalism. Calling Ukrainian nationalists Nazis is much more like calling those who celebrate Australia Day Nazis. You can always find some extremists or fanatics among any group of people, but it doesn't mean that the entire group can be generalized as such. Another lie being circulated is that people in the east and southeast region in Ukraine are being discriminated against. However, these people standing in front of Russian tanks without guns and singing the Ukrainian national anthem, they are seen as national heroes. They fight, they die, but they don't want Russians with weapons in Ukraine. This is truth. What more evidence do you need? Russians deliberately destroy civilian facilities. They kill civilians, including kids and elders, and they intentionally destroy unique technical and engineering feats. For instance, they destroyed the biggest airplane in the world, the AN-225 Mriya. In English, Mriya means dream. This masterpiece of engineering was a piece of art which was designed and built in Ukraine by Ukrainians. And for what reason did Russians destroy it? Their goal is very simple: smash Ukraine as a country, intimidate Ukrainians, and establish their dominance over Ukraine. This, however, will never happen. They can destroy an aircraft with the name Dream, but they cannot destroy Ukrainians' dream of freedom and unchallenged independence. I ask everyone to share my video and help Ukraine fight this evil and prevent it coming to our home, Australia or any other place. You can find how you can support the Ukrainian army and its people in the description below. Thank you so much.